It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So yesterday we went to Chinese food. We went to Winchester Chef, and if you search on Yelp for Winchester Chef, you'll see that if you buy an appetizer, you get one free, just for mentioning the ad. So just for mentioning Yelp. So we said okay. So we go there. Winchester Chef is open until midnight every day, but I think Monday. So if you want late night Chinese food, it's a good place to go. So we get there, and there's like 2 or 3 other parties there, and we sit down, and the server doesn't quite know what we're talking about, but he gets the manager. And apparently they just started this promotion a couple of days ago. Lucky for us. And so we explained to her, well, we looked on Yelp, and we saw that, and that's why we came in. And the funny thing is, Yelp is just this weird arbitrage thing, because it's like you have this power over the business owner that you never had before. Because if Yelp doesn't like you, it's the end of the world, apparently. I don't know. But so we got 2 appetizers, and then they had this menu where you could pick any 3 things for $19.50. So we picked 3 things. So we got 5 things, and that's too much food for 2 people. So we took some home. But it was good. I recommend it. Oh, it also comes with either white rice or soup. Well, obviously you should get the soup. I mean, white rice, that's boring. So we got, so there's many kinds of soup. We got soup instead. But service is really good. I didn't get tea because I had to sleep. So I don't know how good the tea was, which for me is what defines a Chinese restaurant. But when you consider everything else, I would imagine the tea was good too. The food was pretty good quality. If you want bad Chinese food, like crappy American-style Chinese food, this isn't the place. I don't know that it's authentic either, but it's a step above bad Chinese food. This isn't Panda Express. So that's probably good though. But their server did something that I haven't seen in a Chinese restaurant since I was a little kid. When I was a kid, we'd go to a Chinese restaurant, and we'd get wonton soup. And the server would come out with this big-ass bowl of wonton soup, and then she'd put it into 3 bowls, and she'd give a bowl to Dad, and then a bowl to me, and then, no, a bowl to Mom, then Dad, then me. And then we'd have wonton soup, and if we wanted more, there was some in the bowl, the big bowl. But, it's a nice touch. Since then, I almost never have seen, I don't think I've ever seen that since then. Here's your soup, it's in a bowl, just like in a regular restaurant. So that was a nice touch. It's definitely a traditional American Chinese restaurant that happens to be open late. It seems to be run by younger people, which explains the presence on Yelp. And that's how you gotta do business in this day and age. So, I think they're gonna make it. So here's hoping. But Winchester Chef, this is for you. Well, nothing's for you, but I hope you guys do well, and we'll be back. We don't go out to eat that often, but when we do, we will consider you Winchester Chef. Not only did you provide us with a good meal with good service, but you gave me something to talk about on my show today. Because otherwise, I learned how to use Contribute, which isn't very hard. Just like anything else with the WYSIWYG interface, you say, here's the web page, and this is what I want to change, and then you change it, and then you're done. So I now am officially licensed, if such a word. That's not an accurate word. There's no license to use Contribute, but I'm officially qualified to use Contribute now. Next week I'll be officially qualified to use Dreamweaver. So, all good things. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email Joel at joelshitshow.com.